Hi folks, and welcome to another quick video on Poe. So last night we uploaded a video where we'd got Poe to work, but that was working by uploading a story to the bear and playing it back from the bear.
Right.
We haven't got it to work from the device before.
So there are two ways you can play from the device without downloading to the bear, is that right?
Yes.
But we haven't been able to do that.
No.
Because when you do that, you get that nice introduction as well, don't you?
Yeah.
Where it uses your name and has a bit of banter before it starts the story.
Yeah. And I've had a lot of comments that I shared a lot of tips, which have been very good. So thanks for that. We're just going to read over some of those. One person said that changing the device type to speaker resolved the issue. I don't think I can do that on the iPad, but
I know. I was looking for that last night, and I couldn't see
I don't
that
think you can do
on the iPad.
No, I don't think it's available on the iPad.
It's perhaps just an Android thing, is it?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I've just got to say I've turned the Bluetooth on my Android phone off now, as well as uninstalling Poe, just to cover any problems that might have been generating.
And another person says if it's paired to an iOS device,
Like your iPad, yeah.
Try switching back and forth between the phone and the bear. Wait a few seconds after changes. Older phones may take more time to switch, but usually just a few seconds. So I'm going to try and do that now in this video.
Yeah, let's try that out.
So we'll create a story. I'll have a fairy tale. Let's pick some things at random. Ballet shoes and an astronaut and a firefighter. We'll make the firefighter a bad guy just to be...
Oh, that's unusual.
Yes, and the astronaut a good guy.
Okay.
We'll have a talking parrot.
Squawker's macaw.
And a disco ball. And we'll have it all taking part in Sydney.
Right. So once it's created this story, what are you going to do?
Well, at the moment, it's set for device.
Which means play it on the iPad.
Yes. So we'll just see if it's playing first.
Okay.
And then I'll try switching to bear and switching back again a few times and see if that works.
Right.
I'll also make sure that the volume's turned right up as well in case it plays on the bear. Right, okay, play story.
Hey, weird robo baby. Isn't it wild how Christmas was just yesterday? I bet you're still in the holiday spirit.
Okay, so I'll switch to bear.
Okay.
Restart.
Hey, weird robo baby. Isn't it wild how Christmas was just yesterday? I bet you're still in the holiday spirit. Say,
so I'm switching.
There's a building in Sydney called the Sydney Opera House that looks like it's wearing a party hat? It's famous for its unique design.
I'm switching from one to the other, but nothing's happening.
Imagine if we had a party there with
so I'll try
disco ball.
Stopping it and switching it.
And then try restart.
Restart.
Hey, weird robo baby. Isn't it wild how Christmas was just yesterday?
Pause.
No, we're connected, aren't we? Because both ears are lit up.
Yeah, and it's got the green symbol as well in the corner to show it's connected.
It says not connected to Poe Story Bear.
Ah.
And yet, okay, that's interesting. So if we click on it, now it says connected.
Right, we'll try again then.
It's famous for its pretty cool spot for all kinds of performances.
So
imagine if we had a
let's flip between bear
and here's a riddle
device.
during the story.
That's working as it should.
And two hands but no arms
Bear.
or legs.
Back to fantastic.
It's working perfectly.
So that appeared to be because let's just pause it. One of your people said that iOS doesn't necessarily connect. One thing I found was having to go into app permissions to allow Bluetooth, else it would never connect. This was on iPad.
Right. So even though it had the symbol, it wasn't actually connected. So it's got the symbol on the device
And
in the app
And both-
showing it's connected.
and both Poe's ears are lit up.
And his ears were lit up as if he was connected.
But if you go into settings,
He wasn't.
on the iPad, it shows Poe Story AI Bear, and then it says not connected. So it was
Right.
It wasn't connecting automatically, and then
Yeah.
the Bluetooth's off on my Android phone, so it's the only Bluetooth connection in the air. So it doesn't appear to connect automatically on the iPad iOS, but it did connect automatically
On
to
the
my Android phone when I wasn't wanting it to.
So it's acting differently depending on the device.
On the device, yeah.
And somebody actually says here, I noticed that it depends on the type of phone or tablet as to whether it works. We only managed to get it working on an, how do you say that, Paul?
I think it's Xiaomi, is it?
11T Pro.
Mm-hmm. And then there's a list of phones that this person says that didn't work. Xiaomi 14,
Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus, Samsung S6 Lite,
didn't work.
Redmi Note 9 Pro did not work. So
With-
you need the right device.
So you need to go into your settings and make sure Bluetooth is actually connected to Poe, because the app and the Poe Bear can mislead you.
Yes. So
there's variability.
we can't rely on that symbol in the corner
So-
and on the LEDs in the bear's ears
Would
to
you-
indicate it.
Would you say now then that with our Poe AI
It looks
Story
like
Bear, it's
it's
working
working.
as it should do?
As it should do, the way it was said it would work on the box.
Yeah.
So yesterday morning, it was awful. It wouldn't work at all. But somebody said that about the app not working. I think their servers weren't ready for all the posts to go online at the same time. They probably added servers to handle the huge demand. I experienced 2 unresponsive periods so far, yesterday morning and this morning. Hope tomorrow will be better.
That was from Daridora.
So, yeah, seems like between us and our viewers, we've sort of figured it out.
It's been a great help, really. Yeah, all the input for different types of input and different problems, from different perspectives. I hope everybody else can figure theirs out.
So we're going to finish off by seeing if we can upload this story to Poe, which will mean that he's got 3 stories on him.
Right.
So we're going to try and do that now.
Okay.
There his ears were flickering.
So you pressed upload, his ears flickered. Does that mean it's finished uploaded? Or
No, they're still flickering. As long as they're flickering,
it's still uploading.
uploading.
And how long does it normally take then for a story?
Not long.
Do you think the app could be made better? Clearer?
Well, I can't understand why it's indicating he's connected when he's not.
Yeah, that's right. So there's still a few misleading bugs that mislead you on the app, and I think it could be made clearer.
I still think it was absolutely outrageous that they released a toy without having the app finished. I got mine in September.
Yeah.
So it was a full 2 months before they got it working.
It matters with this product. I mean, we must have said this a few times. It matters with this product because it's all for kids.
Yeah.
Whereas, for instance, on the Rabbit R1 device, we got a Rabbit R1, and they're still developing the software and ironing things out.
And I mean, people were complaining about that.
You were, but you expect. I expected that it would be unfinished when I bought it, And
Yeah.
you are, well, the owner is part of the process, of using it and then getting information from the owners and feedback to actually complete the software.
But I
not
think
in this
it's
case.
ridiculous with a children's toy.
It is, yeah.
Because when we first unboxed ours, we presumed we were doing something wrong, because it never crossed my mind that a toy would be released before the app was finished.
No, it's finished. So
He's finished.
So you should have 3 stories on him now.
He should.
Right.
So should be able to hear the title.
The Peaceful Tokyo Encounter.
Yeah, that's the new one.
The Astronaut's Cosmic Dance in Sydney. Monkey Business in London.
Yay!
So they're all there.
Right. I look forward to listening to those tonight in bed.
We'll just try playing the beginning of each one.
The Peaceful Tokyo Encounter. In the heart of Tokyo, a stars.
The voice
There
is
was
good.
an alien named Zorblax.
Oh, this is the
He was
one
green with
from
shimmery
yesterday. It was the
scales
one
that
in
sparkled under the
Sydney.
streetlight.
That was the one we've
He
just
wore a
done.
cozy scarf, his best friend, a talking owl.
There's no way to adjust the volume of the bear, is there?
Yeah, that's one thing that people were talking about. Someone was saying, mine's really quiet when I play it from the app. How can I change that? And if you're playing it from the app, then you up the volume on your device.
Yeah, on your iPad or
That
your
was something
your
when we
Android
first
phone.
got it, we never realised.
No, we didn't. No.
But once it's on the bear, there's no volume adjustment.
It's a pity that.
It's also a bit odd. You know, usually if you've got something telling stories, you've got a volume adjustment.
Either a hardware control on the bear or maybe something on the app. But
Yeah, like select a volume level. I don't know if they're going to release any more updates, but
I
that
would
would
I
be
would have thought a
preferable.
hardware control on the bear would have been better. Really.
yeah.
So this
Astronauts' cosmic dance. in
that's the
Sydney.
second story. Yeah.
Once upon a time, in the dazzling
That
city
sounds
of
okay
Sydney,
as well. Yeah.
an astronaut named Quinn found himself in quite
Named Quinn. And this is the,
monkey business in London.
yeah. All three are there.
In the bustling city of London, where the red double-decker buses zoomed through narrow streets and the Tower Bridge.
The sync of the mouth is really good with the story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder how many stories you're actually able to put on them. I'm sure I heard 10 when
10,
they were first talking about it, you know, when it was on like CES and stuff.
So I hope they polish the app up a bit more to make it a bit more intuitive and take some of the misleading bugs out. But yeah, it all appears okay now.
Yeah, it's basically working now after 2 months.
Finally.
So, folks, I hope all your Poe Bears are working as well. And I'll do another little update in the future once I find out what the limit is in how many stories you can have on the bear at once. And in the future as well, I'll also look into how you buy tokens to get extra stories.
So we're that's something we're limited to. Everybody's limited to so many making so many stories. 75 stories.
And then once you've used those 75, you've got to buy tokens.
Right.
So I will be covering that in the video in the future as well.
I'm not sure what I think about that. Really, I'd have to consider that for some time. It seems a little sly, but.
But that's it for this video, folks. Thanks for watching as always, and hope to see you next time.